Lord, I come before you today in the midst of a long and challenging season of waiting. There are specific things in my life, dreams I've nurtured, needs I've presented to you, and promises I've clung to, that I have been hoping for and believing in for what feels like an eternity. Yet the answers have not manifested in the way I envisioned or within the timeline I had tentatively mapped out in my mind. Waiting, I have realized, is one of the most physically and emotionally taxing places a person can inhabit, especially when the waiting is shrouded in thick uncertainty and there is no visible end in sight. The silence of an unanswered prayer can feel incredibly heavy, and the space between a request and a breakthrough can often feel like a vast, lonely wilderness. I am here today because the wait has become more than just a passage of time. It has become a weight upon my soul, and I need your divine strength to keep standing while I wait for the tide to turn. You see every flickering question in my heart, Lord. You see the moments when I scroll through my thoughts, wondering why things are taking so long, and trying desperately to decode what you might be doing behind the scenes of my life. There are fleeting days when I feel patient, spiritual, and fully trusting, where I can say with confidence that your timing is best. But I must be honest and tell you that there are also many days when I feel restless, profoundly discouraged, and just plain tired of the waiting. I am tired of the not yet, tired of the closed doors, and tired of the mental exhaustion that comes with maintaining hope when there is no tangible evidence of change. You understand the specific weight of this posture. You know how it feels to hold on to a vision while staring at a blank reality. You see the constant internal tension between my faith and my frustration, and between my desire to trust you and my human urge to demand answers right now. Today, I bring the full spectrum of those raw emotions to you. I am laying my impatience, my recurring questions, and my deep-seated uncertainty at your feet. I do not come to hide these feelings or pretend they don't exist, because I know that your eyes already see the depth of my exhaustion. Instead, I choose to expose them to your light and ask for a peace that is not dependent on a change in my circumstances. Lord, I ask that you would quiet the noise within me. When my thoughts begin to race toward the worst-case scenarios and my anxiety starts to rise like a flood, speak a word of stillness to my spirit. Replace my constant worry with your quietness and my fear of being forgotten with a deep, unshakable trust. Help me to rest in the sovereign knowledge that you are fully in control, even when I am standing in a fog and cannot see a single step of what you are doing. Teach me, Lord, how to truly trust your timing, even when it feels like a personal slight. It is not an easy thing to wait when I feel completely ready for my life to change, when I feel I've done the work, and when I've reached the limit of my current capacity. Yet, I acknowledge that your timing is perfect because your perspective is infinite. You see the massive, intricate tapestry of my life, while I can only see a few loose threads. You understand the why behind the delays that I cannot comprehend. Help me to firmly believe that your delays are not your denials, and that in this silence, you are actually preparing something far greater, far deeper, and far more beautiful than I could ever imagine on my own. I am asking for the grace to believe that you are working for my good, even when you are working in a way that feels like a setback. Lord, I pray that you would strengthen my faith specifically within this waiting room. I ask that this would not be a wasted season of doubt and spiritual stagnation, but a potent time of internal growth. Help me to use this period to grow deeper in my personal relationship with you, to learn how to rely on your presence more than your provision, and to become more resilient in my patience. When the temptation to give up becomes a roar in my ears, remind me of why I started this journey in the first place. When discouragement tries to settle into my bones, remind me of the specific promises you've spoken over my life. When I feel overlooked by the world, remind me that I am seen by the Creator of the stars and that you have not missed a single detail of my situation. Give me a supernatural peace in the middle of the process, Lord. I am asking that even if nothing around me changes by tomorrow morning, something significant within me would change tonight. Let my heart become calmer, my mind become clearer, and my spirit become more anchored in your love. Help me to focus my energy on the things I can actually control, my attitude, my work ethic, and my kindness, while I intentionally trust you with the outcomes I cannot influence. Teach me how to keep moving forward with excellence, to stay faithful in the small, mundane tasks of life, and to remain consistent in my character, even when the big results remain hidden. I want to be found faithful when the breakthrough finally arrives, not bitter or broken by the wait. Lord, I ask that you would surgically remove the poison of comparison from my heart. It is so easy to look at the success of others and feel like they are sprinting ahead while I am anchored in place. It is easy to feel like I am falling behind in some invisible race. But I ask for the wisdom to remember that my journey is entirely unique, designed by you for a specific purpose, and that my timing cannot be compared to anyone else's. Fill me with a fresh, vibrant hope today. Even in the stillness, let me believe with every fiber of my being that something good is on the horizon. Let me hold on to the absolute assurance that you are currently aligning hearts, opening doors, and moving mountains in the unseen realms on my behalf. Lord, help me to wait well. I do not want to spend this season in a state of perpetual frustration, wasting my days in a waiting for life to start mentality. Instead, I want to use this time to prepare my heart and my skills for what is ahead. I want to become the person who is actually ready to handle the breakthrough when it comes. I trust that my breakthrough will arrive at the exact moment it will do the most good and bring you the most glory. I trust that what you have destined for me will never miss me, and that even now things are shifting in the spiritual atmosphere in ways I cannot yet understand. Guard my heart against the erosion of discouragement. When negative thoughts try to take up residence, replace them with the ironclad truth of your word. Let your peace cover me like a warm blanket. Let it settle over my turbulent thoughts, my frayed emotions, and my weary spirit. I ask that this peace would remain a constant, even if my bank account, my relationship status, or my career doesn't change immediately. I am placing this entire season of waiting into your hands, releasing my desperate need for control and choosing to trust you with the pen that is writing my story. Thank you for being a God who is present in the waiting, a God who works even when the world is quiet, and a God who is placing a deep, immovable peace in my heart right now. I am waiting for you, Lord, and I know I will not be put to shame. Amen.
If this prayer touched your heart, share it with a friend who needs it today. And remember to join us here each day. A new prayer will be waiting for you. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell so no blessing ever passes you by.